Here's what I can tell about you about your retainer. This is my special skill. I have the TISM, but I'm also a specialist, and I specialize in orofacial myofunctional therapy, and my license is in dental hygiene, dental hygienist. If I look at this retainer, I know it was worn by a man. One, because of the size of the impressions of the teeth, the size of the teeth. I know that this person most likely had an overbite because of the way that the lower teeth on that retainer are pushed in and back. You can see it's really flat in the front. The other thing is their head is probably rotated a little bit. Their atlas is probably rotated a little bit. You can see the asymmetry on this side from that side. You can see a little bit of torque or torsion. So they probably have some neck problems, some shoulder problems. Keep in mind, this is a retainer I saw in the wild. I have no idea whose retainer this is. I was like, you guys, it's a retainer. Let me take a picture of it and analyze it because, you know, that's what I do. So then I look a little closer and we're missing a tooth. This is where the plot thickens. So we're missing a tooth. It looks like a lower right lateral, possibly 26. Everybody chime in here. It's kind of hard to see. But missing a tooth, I'm guessing congenitally, which means that they weren't born with it. The other thing that leads me to apply in this scenario is that the upper jaw is most likely narrow due to the lack of formation of a permanent partner that comes into the place of the baby tooth. Even if who knows if they even had that baby tooth there to begin with, the baby tooth, and then the permanent tooth comes in and replaces it. Without the bone to support the tooth that's supposed to be there, there's less volume, there's less foundation. With less foundation, the mouth gets smaller. As the mouth gets smaller, the tongue, which is an organ that's, think of it like a half-inflated balloon. If the mouth is smaller, where's the tongue gonna go? The tongue muscle is the tongue muscle. It doesn't get bigger, it doesn't get smaller. It's muscle, it's there. It can atrophy and it can get stronger. So if the jaws are small, the mouth is more narrow, then most likely this person, that's most likely a man, most likely with neck, shoulder pain, also has issues with their sleep, most likely has issues with mental health concerns because there's not one mental health disorder that doesn't also have a sleep disorder and vice versa. The other thing with that is possibly some cardiovascular issues. Now, I need to pull back on that a little bit in regards to this person may not be that old to where the heart has been working so hard overnight because they're not sleeping well, they need to pump oxygen through their body, that they're at that age, like late 40s, 50s, 60s, they probably wouldn't have a retainer like this. These Essex retainers were more commonly made kind of like in the generation, like late 90s, early 2000s. Maybe this is a recent retainer and they just had braces or Invisalign or something like this. Usually older men wouldn't get braces when they're older, and usually if they had braces it was in high school and they probably had more of like a metal Holly type retainer. So I can guess that this person is a man, is a millennial, has sleep issues, breathing issues, maybe some allergies, congestion, some sinus and nose issues, maybe some mental health concerns, missing a lower tooth. And I know the area that this was dropped in, so if you give me a lineup I could probably pick out the person based on that retainer. So I just wanted to share my special skill with you. Hope you liked it. Love ya. Bye.